Welcome back to another gaming video on Ultimate for Gamers for Train Sim World 6. I've just bought the new DLC, which is the West Coast Mainline Trent Valley Milton Keynes Crewe route, which is the longest route available, 180 miles, with the Avanti West Coast train. So what you get with this, you've got some routes in the rail journeys section, which I'll just show you. So there you go. So you got 5 there to do, and then if I go back, because it also this route will work with the class 350. So if I go into trains now and then choose a route, and then I'll go down the list. So obviously you've got timetable routes depending on what train you choose. So obviously you've got all these here, so you can choose the 805, the 807, because I've recently bought the 805 train. And you've also got the 390 available as well, which is obviously the Pendolino. As you can see there, you've got like London, Euston to Manchester Piccadilly. So you've got loads of different routes there. And then the 807, you've got loads of different ones again here. Obviously it won't, under the timetable one, obviously you won't go all the way from London Euston to Birmingham. You're just basically using part of that route. It's a shame that it doesn't include all of it, but it doesn't. And then you've got the 805. And then you've also got, let me go to the 350. So obviously you got quite a lot there. And now obviously if I go into, that's the reduced one, reduced timetable, and then you've got the main timetable, which obviously includes even more. That's if you own all the trains though. So I'm not going to go into all of them. I'll just show you some of them. Same sort of thing, obviously same sort of routes and that under the timetable. So there is a lot to sort of play about with, which is brilliant, really. Plenty of hours of play there. So yeah, so I'm now going to go into the scenarios, and obviously you've got 7 here. So and I think, yes, so here we go. So you got the first scenario only uses the 807 class. Then obviously you've got the 807 and the class 350, the 350-4, 350-4 again, the 807, 350-4, and then both again on here. So there's plenty of routes to do. So I'm going to start off with the top one. So I hope you enjoy. If you do like my video though, please give it a thumbs up to support my channel. I'd really appreciate that, guys. It means a lot to me. And please subscribe for more videos. You have not completed the training. I don't need to do the training. So here we go for the first route I'm doing, because I've literally just downloaded it about probably 10 minutes ago. If you do hear fans in the background, I apologise for that. It's really hot, so I've got quite a few fans on the go today. Right, Avanti West Coast 807, undergoing testing on the West Coast Main Line. Today you'll be driving and training service from here to Rugby to Stratford, learning about the pieces of interest Places of interest on route. Okay. The train is approaching platform 2. Please make your way there. Well, at the moment, it's not letting me move at the moment. Now it is. There we go. So we've got to go over to platform 2. It's showing. There.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 12:33.
And it has got all the announcements in it as well, which is nice.
Rugby, Coventry, Birmingham International.
And here's our train we're taking over right now.
Wolverhampton, Stafford, Crewe, Warrington Bank Quay, Wigan Northwestern, Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Carlisle, Motherwell,
And the level of detail is exact to the real train, because I have been on it many times, just like the Pendolino. Safety systems have been isolated. The town where sport was invented opened in 1885, rugby station sits between two major junctions on the line, brewing in the station, seeing plenty of traffic stopping and passing through. The current station before I had a chance to even finish it, sort of went off, but never mind. That's all set. Oh, the reverse. So there we go. Just trying to get the camera position for you guys. Obviously, I'm on the PlayStation 5 Pro, so the detail of the DLC is looking really nice. Let's start going a bit quicker now. Now we're at the station. So the route is 180 miles in total. So it depends on the scenario you're doing, obviously. But like I showed in the first part of the video, you have got loads of timetable events, and you've got 7 scenarios. So I'm doing the scenarios to start with, and then I'll move on to the timetable events after that. I don't know if I'll do them all today, though, in one stream, but I'll see how I go. Oh. Maybe I didn't press it in time, because the alarm's come on already. That's not a good start, is it? But I think I can turn the AWS off, to be fair. Let me have a look. It should be here somewhere. AWS, there we go. Let's isolate that, there we go. I prefer it isolated, otherwise you've got to keep, because you haven't got a button assigned to it on the PlayStation controller. So obviously now I haven't got to keep going down to press that all the time. There we go, it started to move again. So by default, which I didn't know, the AWS is turned on. Obviously, if you do want it turned off, you can obviously go to the panel over on the wall and turn that off, like I've just done. The AWS is basically the safety alert system. And I have bought this with my own money. Why is it still going off? What's going on here? I've disabled it. Okay, that's why. Yeah, that was on as well, you see, both were on. That's why the alarm system went off again, because you had the AWS on, which I turned off before, and then you've got the AWS again, which is the other system, so it's got two like emergency systems. There we go. So hopefully now the system won't come up with the alarm anymore. Come on, not again. Why is this system what keeps going off on me? I've turned the AWS off, so I don't know why I keep making any sense. AWS. Let me check here. Oh, what's going on? Let me just try and... Right, let's work out why this system keeps going off on me all the time. Vigilance, I think it might be that. The vigilance pedal. No, it's the train. I thought the train was moving again then. ETS is normal. SOD. Let's see. It's isolated. Isolated. Yeah, that's the pedal one. So hopefully now the alarm stops going off on me. Hopefully. Right, let's try and get moving again. Come on. Get the power going. Right, let's start this route again because for some reason it's now not moving. So this train does seem to be a bit more advanced from the last one. Because obviously the last DLC what come out for this train was the 805, but this is the 807. So it's got a bit more features. So I think, well, more safety systems as well. So I didn't do the introduction for it because I just thought they're both the same, but obviously maybe not because the safety systems were on this one by default. Once the lighting goes away, we can start moving because at the moment I can't move nowhere. Come on, let me move. Come on. There we go. Oh.
The next train to arrive at platform 1 will be the 12:33 Avanti West Coast service to Glasgow Central, calling at Rugby, Coventry, Birmingham International, Birmingham New Street, Sandwell and Dudley, Wolverhampton, Stafford, Crewe, Warrington Bank Quay, Wigan Northwestern, Preston, Lancaster, Oxenholme Lake District, Carlisle, Motherwell, and Glasgow Central. Platform 1 for the 12:33 Avanti West Coast service.
Welcome to the stream. Well, let's turn off the safety systems so the alarm don't keep coming on and off. The AWS, turn that off. Yeah, turn that one off. Let's see. Change pedal. DSD driving device. I think I'll leave that one on. I think. DRA. Can't remember if I've got to turn these ones off or what now. Driver, DRA. The vigilance pedal's turned off and the two AWS are turned off, so hopefully that's it, but if not I'll come and turn these two off. I think that's it, I think. Let me get going. Soon though, because before the alarm kept going off in the cab and I was pressing the AWS and the train was still going into like emergency brake system. Let's see what happens this time. Yeah, I think before I know what it was now with the alarm system, it was the vigilance pedal. Because in real life, if a driver doesn't press that straight away when the alarm sounds, the automatic brake system comes on. So obviously I've disabled that on the panel behind me, so. Slow down a bit because we've got a 75 speed limit coming up. Yeah, unless I've solved the alarm system now. Because obviously by default you've got two alarm systems in the trains. You've got the AWS and you've got the vigilance pedal. So it's this one here, which is AWS. And then vigilance is there. So I've now disabled that. So I won't have to keep pressing them. Okay, we've got 4 tracks. there are only 2 tracks. So our first stop is Nuneaton, which isn't far from Birmingham New Street. Welcome to the stream, who's just joined. Hope you're well. Just on the way to Nuneaton. The level of detail is exact. Another speed limit coming up at 75 shortly. Yep, start slowing down. So we had 2 flashing yellows then, so that means we could be getting a red. Yeah, 1 flashing red, 1 flashing yellow. So that normally means that we are getting a red. We've got 1.9 miles to go to Nuneaton.
are now approaching Nuneaton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. This is Nuneaton. Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Platform 5 for the 1311 London North Western Railway service to London Euston, calling at Rugby, Milton Keynes Central and London Euston.
So we're currently in Nuneaton right now. The level of detail for the actual train is literally spot on. Excuse me.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Tamworth, Lichfield, Trent Valley, and Stafford. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
And the DRA is on at default. Basically, that's just a safety system. So when a driver drives the train and they pull into the station, they often set the DRA. So even though the brake's on, sometimes the train can still roll. So they put the DRA on to stop it from doing that. So next stop is Tamworth. There's the Pendolino. You can also do the inductor mode on here as well. Another pendolino. Oh, we have got speed limit 60, so I've got to slow down a bit. Welcome to the stream. Oh, speeding a little. Let's take that off a bit. Got to perform a emergency stop in a minute. Press the emergency button. Brake test is complete. Reset the emergency brake. Continue. for back to forward. There we go. So we'll be Tamworth Platform 1 is our next stop.
We are now approaching Tamworth. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Yeah, we're just pulled into Tamworth.
Welcome aboard this
Endolino.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Lichfield, Trent Valley and Stafford. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
So Lichfield, Trent Valley is the next stop. So it actually bypasses Birmingham. and 1.2 miles to go.
We are now approaching Lichfield Trent Valley. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. This is Lichfield Trent Valley. Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Stafford. The next stop will be Stafford. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 6101.
Please do not leave your luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
Bit of a pain then, I'll see if I can see it.
"24-hour CCTV recording is in operation at this station for the purpose of security and safety management.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Stafford only. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
So yeah, we're on to our final station now, which is Stafford. and then I'll do the next scenario.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Welcome to the people who have recently joined the stream. Hope you are all well. Starting to break things. There's a red light that's coming up, but we're okay. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it, Matt? I mean, the level of detail on the game just amazes me every time. I'll go by VR. Okay, I thought I had to stop there then. I was going to say I was going in a bit too quick. But that was only Trent Valley, so we're okay. Yeah, I bought the DLC today, actually, off the PlayStation Store, so... Yeah, you get the hang of it, Matt, eventually. I've been playing for some time now, so I always know, like, when to slow down. I sort of do it at the when it says 1.6, I normally start slowing down then, slowly, and then I like do minimum brake, and then I sort of like slow all the way down then. Yeah, I'm going to try and do quite a few of the scenarios before I go off for some evening meal, so, and then do some more tonight. Oh, hang on a minute, I've got a red coming up here. Oh, we're okay. That's the only thing you got to keep an eye on a lot of the time is all the reds. Go past that, and then you have to start the scenario again. Okay, so we've got 5.1 miles to go to Stafford now. And we've got a clear signal. Well, it's amber, so that could mean we've got another red coming up potentially. Right, got speed limit 70. Put a bit of brake on. Even the water effects look amazing in this game. It's just crazy. Put a bit more speed on. Start putting minimum brake on now. Speed limit of 50.
We are now approaching Stafford. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
Oh, that was close. That was close. Almost went past the red light. Okay, so we can proceed on amber.
For the 1350 Avanti West Coast service to Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Crewe, Wilmslow, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Please do not leave your luggage unattended on the station. Luggage left unattended may be removed without warning or destroyed or damaged by the security services.
There's the old Avanti trains, which is the 390 Pendolino. And now you got the new ones. It's the 807. Well, you got two. You got the 805 and you got the 807. Alright, put the reverser to off. That's on max, yeah.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Stafford. We'll be calling at Stafford only. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Oh, I only got blue, not gold. So I was speeding slightly. Damn. Yeah, let's play the next scenario. Rugby transfer. Let's turn off these systems. Vigilant, AWS, there we go.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. We'll be calling at Nuneaton, Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction, and London Euston. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
That's the wrong button. One sec, I was putting the brake on them instead of the accelerator. Well, power pedal rather. I hope I slow down in time. Oh no, I think I'm going to overshoot. Uh, Damn it.
This is Milton. Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. The next stop
Oh
will be
dear.
Rugby. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team.
Yeah, I was going too fast there into the station.
1016. Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to London Euston. We'll be calling at Rugby, Milton Keynes Central, Watford Junction, and London Euston.
Right, I'm going to take a break anyway, guys, so I can do some evening meal. Yeah, so I'm going to take a little break, so I can do something for me evening meal, and then I'll do another stream. If you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. Right, so I'll see you in maybe an hour and a half, I'd say.